Hi everybody, welcome to another George Crafts tutorial video. Today we are going to do some more basic stitches, so thank you very much for joining me and I hope you enjoyed the last tutorial video. Today we are going to look at some treble crochet. So I've already got started. What I've got with me today, I've got a 4.5mm hook, some more scraps of chunky yarn, and I've actually already started some of the stitches. So I have already made my slip knot, my foundation chain, my turning chain. I've done a row of the work, I've turned again, and I've just started my second row. Now if those words like slip knot, turning chain, foundation chain sound like another language to you, don't worry, just go back to Basic Stitches Part 1 and I'll talk to you all about those things and also show you how to do some double crochet and how to join in a new piece of yarn. So don't worry, go and catch up on Part 1 and then come back and join us again. We'll still be here. For the rest of you, I'm just going to show you how to do some treble crochets to begin with. Alright, this is a really common stitch that people use, so it's a good one to learn at the beginning. So just imagine that I have been doing my crochet all along and I want to do another treble crochet stitch. What I will do is I'm going to wrap my yarn around the needle before I put my needle through my work, okay? So I'll just show you that again. I'm going to wrap my yarn around the needle. So you can see I've got my loop and my yarn. Then I'm going to take my hook and put it through the next stitch, just like I showed you on the double crochet video. So you can see I've gone through both loops of my stitch there. I'm going to wrap my yarn around again and bring it back. So now you can see I've got 3 loops of yarn on my hook. Okay, so then I take my yarn and I pull it through just the first 2 loops. Okay, so now I've only got 2 loops on there. And I'm going to take my yarn again and pull it through, and that's how you do a triple crochet or treble crochet. Okay, it's very easy. Just make sure you've got your 3 loops and make sure you don't pull your yarn through all 3 loops at the same time and you will be fine. I'm going to show you a few more just so you get the idea. So yarn round and then hook through the work. Okay, grab hold of your yarn, pull it back towards you, and now you've got, I'm getting ahead of you, 3 loops. Okay, take your yarn, grab hold of it, pull it through 2 loops. Still got 2 loops on there. Take your yarn again, pull it back, there's your treble crochet finished. And again, yarn round, hook through the work, grab hold of the yarn and pull it back, 3 loops on the hook, grab hold of your yarn again, pull through just the 2 loops, and then grab hold of your yarn again and finish the stitch. Okay, so we'll do another one. Yarn round, hook through the work, grab hold of the yarn and pull it back, 3 loops, grab hold of the yarn, pull it through, and again pull it through a second time. That's your treble crochet stitch. So I'm just going to go to the end, do a couple more of these. So I've already wrapped my yarn round, I've gone through my work, pull it back, through 2 loops, through 2 loops. Okay, wrap my yarn around, through the work, pull it back, 2 loops, 2 loops. Once more, wrap around the needle, around the hook, sorry, through the yarn, through the work, pull it back, and close off my loops. So turning the work, I mentioned turning chains at the beginning of the video. If you remember back to Basic Stitches Part 1, when we did the double crochets, our turning chain was just one chain stitch. Because the treble crochets are taller than the double crochets, we have to do more chains in our turning chain. Okay, I always do 3. Some people will do 2, some people will do 3. Just see which looks best for you. When you're doing it, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've just finished my last treble on the row, and then I just pull my yarn round and through. So that's 1, round and through 2, and round and through is 3. Turn my work and I'm ready to start again. So how to do those trebles once more: yarn round, through the work, grab the yarn, 3 loops there, grab the yarn, pull through and through again. Okay, so round, through the work, grab, 3 loops, pull back and back again. Yarn round the hook, hook through the stitch, grab hold of the yarn and pull it through, grab hold of your yarn, pull it through the first 2 loops, grab hold of your yarn, pull it through the second 2 loops. Okay, so don't worry, you can just skip back and keep watching that over and over again if you want to, until you've got the hang of those treble crochets. But what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to unpick these few stitches because I want to show you how to do what's called a half treble. Okay, so I'm just carefully going to unpick back, just pulling my yarn gently. Okay, so I'm back to my my turning chain. For a half treble, you just usually have the 2 stitches. Okay, so I've just pulled one of my chains out of my turning chain, so I've only got 2 chains left. I'm going to put my hook back in. So imagine that we've just finished our row and we've done our turning chain, we've turned our work. Now we're going to do the half treble. That was my laptop telling me something that I probably don't care about. Right, sorry about that. So half treble. So we still put our yarn round the hook first. We still go through the stitch like we did before. And we still grab the yarn and pull it back. And we still end up with 3 loops on our hook. So far so good, okay? Same thing. What we're going to do now, we're going to grab the yarn, and this time we're going to pull it through all 3 stitches. Okay, and that's how you do the treble crochet. Half treble crochet, sorry. What we did at the beginning was the treble, this is the half treble. So, show you that again. Yarn around the hook, hook through the work, grab the yarn, pull it back, still got my 3 loops, and to make my half treble, all I'm going to do is close all 3 loops together, preferably without letting my work fall to pieces. So once more, yarn round, yarn, hook through, pull the yarn back, got your 3 loops, and finish your half treble by pulling all 3 loops together. Yarn round, hook through, grab it, pull it back. Yarn round, hook through the work, pull the yarn back, close all 3 loops. So yarn round, hook through, pull it back, close all 3 loops. So I'm just going to finish this row of half trebles and then I will show you another stitch. Okay, so we'll just go round, through, back, close all together, round, through, back, close all together, round, through, she says these are a bit tighter, through, back, close all together, and my last one, round, through, This is fiddly because it's on my turning chain. There we go. Pull back, close all 3 loops together. So the next stitch I'm going to show you is called a double treble. People start to get a little bit panicky, a little bit confused when we start talking about trebles, half trebles, double trebles, etc, etc. All you need to remember is that your half treble adds more height than your double crochet. Your treble crochet adds more height than your half treble crochet. And your double crochet adds, double treble crochet adds more height than your regular treble crochet. Basically, all the names mean is that the amount of times you're wrapping your yarn around your hook. Okay, so we're going to do a foundation, a turning chain for our double trebles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 now, and this is just going to bring us to work at the right height for the double trebles. Okay, so turn your work. What I want you to do, wrap your yarn around the hook, wrap it round again. So you've already got 3 loops, right? Put your hook through your work, this is difficult because I don't normally hold my hands this far out in front of me. Pull your yarn back. Now you've got 4 loops on your hook. Just going to do the same again, so pull through like your regular treble, the first 2 loops. Pull through the second 2 loops and pull through the last loop, and that's made a double treble crochet. So I'll show you again. Round once, round twice, through the work, pull the yarn back, through the first 2 loops, through the second 2 loops, through the last 2 loops. Okay, so as you're building up, you know, treble, double treble, triple treble, quadruple treble, don't get phased by it. It just means you're wrapping the yarn around more times and you're making your stitches longer. So I'm just going to show you one more little thing in order to kind of better explain what I was talking about with all my differences between the heights of different stitches. Okay, so I'm just going back to the beginning of a row, and I'm going to begin with a double crochet. So I'm just going to do 1 turning chain. Right, so I've turned my work. So double crochet, hook through, bring it back, join your 2 loops together. Half treble crochet, round, through the work, bring the yarn back, 3 loops, close all 3 loops together. Treble crochet, round, through the work, bring it back, 3 loops, through the first 2 loops, through the second 2 loops. Okay, and double treble, round once, round twice, through the hook, through the work, bring the yarn back, 4 loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the first 2 loops, through the second 2 loops, through the final 2 loops. Okay, so what I want to show you here is how the height of the stitches is changing. So we started off here with a double crochet, here with a half treble, here with a treble, and here with a double treble. And you can see, you know, these was with just a row of trebles, so it's a nice straight line here. And as you can see, the more times we're wrapping our yarn around our hook, the longer the stitches are getting. Okay, and that's really all there is to it. So we've looked at how to do a treble crochet, how to do a half treble crochet, and how to do a double treble crochet. Basically that's all there is to it. If there is anything you aren't sure of, any questions you want to ask, as always, let me know in the comments underneath, or visit georgecrafts.co.uk, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!